I played a short game called The Operator, which I had played the demo of a while back,
That
and talked about. Which you're like you're in a computer. You
okay.
are
Not what I was thinking of.
essentially like an FBI, although they call it FDI in this operator who helps agents in the field by doing like computer research and connecting dots and stuff like that. You're the man in the chair. You're back at HQ feeding them info and stuff like that. Pretty short. You're just there's no like other gameplay. There's just you're in a computer screen the whole time, except for small like cutscene. Not even they're like blurry, impressionistic cutscenes of like what's happening elsewhere when you're not in the computer. But yeah, the game mechanics of like being in that screen and doing the gameplay, looking through evidence, making connections, that's all well done. It's really a puzzle game with like pretty decent info puzzles. It's not so much a mystery game, probably like not so much as you'd think. The plot does get set up like it's a mystery, and it has reveals and stuff like that. But after the game ends, you realize you're kind of left with vapor. It just sort of lacks substance. Like when you think
Oh
about it,
man.
you're like, was I
At
really
first,
given anything in the plot here?
at first I thought you were going in a cool direction. Like I was thinking Disco Elysium. You know how that game is
Yeah.
is super much presented as a mystery, murder mystery, and then it's only through playing it that you realize that it's really not that. Um,
Unfortunately, not something that cool. No, it's more just that it kind of just like leaves no taste in your mouth because you realize by the end that it was kind of unsatisfying. Like it didn't
mm,
really give you much to work with.
Unlike
Doesn't get your
Disco,
gears
where like
turning.
it surprises you with the level of substance that the game is actually about instead of the murder
Oh
mystery.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's the opposite. I mean, the presentation tries to like obfuscate that lack of substance by being, I would say, over dramatic
Like
about the presentation.
haughty and pretentious almost.
It tries to present it like a thriller as the game progresses along, and
You're just not feeling
ultimately,
it.
it's just like what it is just like a short gameplay experiment that works well in the gameplay department. But I suspect that the creator didn't really even think through the answers that you would want from it. Um, Kind of like like the creators of like a Lost or an X Files just riffing on an idea, and then they're like years later they're like, yeah, we were just making stuff up as we went along, and hopefully we could like tie it up later on. That's the impression I got, and the
Interesting.
ending of this game does not tie it up at all. So it's enjoyable to poke through while it lasts, but lacking in substance, I would say.
At work today, on my chill playlist, my work moods playlist, it randomly played a song that wasn't on the playlist. Jim Croc's Operator.
Oh yeah, I
That that
yeah,
song's pretty
I know
good.
that song.
It has substance.
Yes, it does.
Is it all you got, Flash? Elden
uh,
Ring, Operator, and some crows?
yeah. I take more games kind of in this style. I always like these kind of like, like Her Story or
Yeah.
um, Hypnospace Outlaw. I
I
love
was thinking Hypnospace. Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
these types of computer screen facing games where you're just doing like research and connecting information. That's good stuff. I always like that.
It's a fun package for a puzzler or
Yes.
yeah, I don't even know if you would call it a puzzler. Like, yeah, I don't know what you would call those.
I think
Puzzler
Puzzler
adjacent
is
is
fine.
okay.